What if I told you that one of the most influential designers of our time once started her journey by teaching herself how to code at the age of 11? Get ready to hop on the crazy train, because we're about to dive into the wild and wacky world of Jessica Walsh. Today, we're strapping on our mental helmets and zooming into the whirlwind that is Jessica Walsh's life. She's not just any designer. She's like the superstar of creativity, mixing brains with brilliance and sprinkling it with a dash of quirkiness and what some might call madness, resulting in some of the coolest creative work out there. Hold on to your socks, because we're about to uncover the juicy bits of Jessica's journey. Get ready for a whirlwind of mind-bending projects, fearlessly experimenting and pushing the boundaries of design. Whether she's mixing mediums, challenging conventions, or simply following her intuition, Jessica approaches each endeavor with a contagious enthusiasm that leaves us with enough inspiration to power a rocket to Mars.
What's great about making your own rules is that you can decide when it's time to break them.
So who's up for a journey where reality takes a backseat and imagination drives the car? Fasten your mental seatbelts, because we're about to blast off into a universe where limits don't exist. Fresh out of college, Jessica Walsh didn't just dip her toes into the job market. She cannonballed straight into the hustle and bustle of New York City. And instead of chasing that Big Apple paycheck, she opted for a wild ride at Pentagram, under the mentorship of design guru Paula Scher. Now that's what I call diving into the deep end. Alright, so picture this. Jessica, a regular New York kid, but with a knack for web design that kicked in when she was just 11.
But she's just a baby.
Yeah, you heard that right, 11. Living it up in Ridgefield, Connecticut, she was all about diving into coding, creating her own websites with HTML and CSS like it was nobody's business.
It is not.
Now, Jess wasn't content to keep all that coding goodness to herself. Oh no, she wanted to spread the love.
Oh, that's nice. What does she do?
She whips up a website to teach other kids how to code and make their own cool sites. And guess where it started? A humble Neopet homepage.
Classic.
Before she knew it, Jessica's site was hotter than a New York summer, pulling in a whopping 50,000 visitors every single day. And get this, she even turned her coding hobby into a cash cow with those sneaky Google ads, raking in a few grand each month. Talk about hitting the jackpot. That was the turning point for our girl Jess. She decided to level up and headed off to the Rhode Island School of Design, ready to tackle graphic design like a boss. Fast forward to 2008, armed with her BFA, and she was all set to conquer the design world. Watch out, folks, Jessica's coming in hot. All right, let's get real for a sec. Ever thought about turning your hobbies into cold hard cash? Like, seriously, imagine making money doing what you love in a world jam-packed with opportunities. Well, hold on to your seats, because we're about to spill the beans on how Jessica turned her passion into a full-blown adventure. Before we dive headfirst into the madness, let's set the stage for the joyride of a lifetime. Because Jessica's career story is a wild ride from start to finish. So picture this. Instead of chasing that juicy Apple job, Jessica decides to follow her heart straight to Pentagram. Some might have thought she lost her marbles, but hey, she knew what she wanted, to unleash her creativity. First up, Pentagram. Jessica spent a whole year soaking up all the design wisdom like a sponge, and boy did it pay off. Her skills went from zero to hero in no time. Next up, Print Magazine. As an associate art director, Jessica didn't just make waves, she made tidal waves. Her designs were turning heads from downtown cool cats to uptown snobs. And even caught the eye of the New York Times.
Now this is how you make an entrance!
Looking back on her print days, Jessica sees more than just a job. She sees a journey of self-discovery and growth. It was like finding her groove in a world of crayons and canvases. Every doodle, every stroke, brought her one step closer to her ultimate dream, ruling the creative kingdom and leaving her mark on the design world. Watch out, Picasso, there's a new sheriff in town. Alright, let's talk about unexpected connections, shall we? So Jessica fires off a heartfelt email to Stefan Sagmeister, not expecting much. But holy moly, that email wasn't just a message. It was a spark that lit the fuse on one heck of an adventure. Fast forward 2 years and boom, they're not just partners, they're the dynamic duo known as Sagmeister and Walsh, taking the design world by storm like a hurricane in a teacup. While Stefan's off playing with cameras and making movies, Jessica's rocking the client projects like a boss. I'm talking typography that will make your eyes pop, websites that'll make your jaw drop, and art installations that'll make you go, wait, is that even real? But here's the kicker. Their partnership wasn't just about business. It was about pushing boundaries, breaking rules, and having a darn good time while they're at it. Case in point, they dropped a nude photo of themselves in their office.
What?
Yeah, you heard me right. A nude photo. Talk about making headlines and turning heads. And their collabs just kept getting crazier. They cooked up this wild project called 6 Things Sagmeister Walsh, where they basically turned the Jewish museum into a happiness wonderland. Picture sound-activated sculptures, short films that'll make you laugh, cry, and scratch your head all at once. Through Sagmeister Walsh, Jessica worked her magic with big-name clients like Levi's and Adobe, leaving her mark on everything from snazzy rebrands to cutting-edge campaigns. Her style? Bold, emotional, and so surreal it'll make your brain do a double take. So yeah, you better believe the design gods are giving her some serious high fives. Okay, hold on to your hats, because we're about to spill the beans on Jessica Walsh's epic journey to lift up ladies and non-binary rock stars in the design world. So rewind to 2016, when Jess kicks off Ladies, Wine, and Design right from her cozy apartment. Fast forward to today, and boom! It's like the Avengers of creativity, with over 280 chapters worldwide, dishing out free talks and mentorship to future design legends. Their mission? Smash those gender barriers and pump up the volume on creativity. In 2019, Jessica drops And Walsh like it's hot, making her teenage dream of owning her own studio a reality. But this place isn't just a studio. It's like the Batcave of creativity and empowerment, where Jess joins the ranks of other kick-ass female-led studios across the US. At And Walsh, Jessica teams up with brands to give them a makeover that'll make heads turn and hearts race. From chance encounters to jaw-dropping projects, Jessica's journey is like a roller coaster of creativity, resilience, and straight-up dream chasing. But hold up, that's not all. Jess is also a teacher extraordinaire at the School of Visual Arts, passing on her wisdom like a boss. And with the creative artists agency backing her, she's basically unstoppable. Alright, get ready to dive into one emotional, pulse-pounding love story. So, Jessica Walsh and Tim Goodman decide to throw caution to the wind and embark on a 40-day adventure to figure out love, relationships, and, well, themselves. They spilled all the deets on a blog, answering daily questions about their ups, downs, and everything in between. And let me tell ya, every day brought a new surprise, from the mundane, what's for dinner, to the downright profound, what the heck am I feeling? Their journey was like a roller coaster ride of emotions, documented with honesty and more vulnerability than a naked mole rat. Their blog, 40 Days of Dating, took the internet by storm, attracting more readers than you can shake a stick at. Suddenly, their love story wasn't just theirs, it was everyone's, sparking debates, discussions, and probably a few heated arguments at family dinners across the globe. But hold on to your popcorn, cause Hollywood came a-knockin'. Warner Brothers snagged the film rights faster than you can say lights, camera, action. Unfortunately, the movie plans fell through faster than a house of cards in a hurricane. But fear not, my friends. Jessica and Tim turned their story into a book, immortalizing their love experiment in print. Through it all, they flipped the script on love, showing that it's not always rainbows and unicorns. Sometimes it's messy, complicated, and about as graceful as a bull in a china shop. But hey,
our feelings are what make us all human.
And in the end, their story wasn't just about them. It was about all of us, reminding us that love is one heck of a wild ride worth taking. Alright, so back in 2016, Jessica Walsh and Tim Goodman decided to kick it up a notch and start a super unique experiment called 12 Kinds of Kindness.
What on earth was their mission?
To spread more love and empathy than a basket of puppies at a petting zoo. Now, this wasn't your run-of-the-mill project, oh no. It was like a kindness boot camp. Inspired by those 12-step programs you see in the movies, they cooked up a plan to tackle one kindness-related task each month for a whole year. And you better believe they documented every moment of their journey. Now, one of the biggies in their kindness quest was all about forgiveness and self-love. And let me tell you, it was like a therapy session meets Oprah Winfrey show. Jessica really took this one to heart and spilled the beans about her own mental health journey. Yeah, we're talking battles with anorexia, depression, and self-harm. But you know what? Through opening up and sharing her struggles, she found her superpower and realized she wasn't alone, and that mental health battles are like a secret club we're all in together in one way or another. Alrighty, buckle up, because Jessica's design style is totally personal. She's all about being vulnerable and real, often mixing her own experiences and emotions into her work. This makes her design super relatable and helps them stand out in a crowded industry. She's not just a design guru. She's like the cool aunt who always knows how to spice up a family gathering. With her mentorship programs and talks that are more electrifying than a lightning storm and all her charitable work, Jessica's basically the MVP of the creative world, inspiring folks left and right, spreading inspiration like confetti at a parade. Jessica Walsh's story is an awesome mix of talent, hard work, and out-of-the-box thinking. She started by teaching herself to code and now runs one of the coolest design agencies on the planet. From mind-blowing projects to chasing her dreams like a boss, Jessica's shown us that with a sprinkle of dedication and a dollop of imagination, we can take on anything. We can't wait to see what she comes up with next, because one thing's for sure, Jessica Walsh will continue to shape the future of design.
I think inspiration comes from everything we've experienced or learned, or every conversation we've had, or dreams that we've had. I think any of those things can spark an idea.